Anyone has a laptop extra?
Good morning. Yes. Oh, they can't hear clearly. Yeah, it is low. Low. Yeah. Can't hear properly.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Yeah, I can hear.
Some can Sreehari, can you go down and take this from this guy? हमारा microphone है नीचे. Microphone नहीं मिलती. No, no, वो नहीं लिख रहा है. ठीक है number. Go down, no, quickly. 895.2 56210. और तो आगे है. वो microphone लिख रहा है. This system has to be connected. On. Hello. Hello. Sudharma, say something.
Yes, I can hear.
Can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I'm now on the stage. Am I visible clearly or not?
Yes, I can see. Yeah.
Is it good? Also good.
That light was reflected. I think lights. There is a light, right?
The spotlight is very, very sharp. It's coming on the person's face. That
Ah,
center light.
Yes.
Yeah. If you stand just under it, it kind of reflects on your face.
Now it is on.
Now,
This is better. The front light is definitely clashing with the face of the person.
hello. This is good. वो नीचे आ गया है. This is
I think this light is, see this one, this light here, maybe it's distant.
Okay, this one.
That one. No, this one I think.
Sourav, now I think it's good. Okay.
But this is very dark. Not sure. Can't have it so dark. Karthik, ये टेबल को आगे. If we do like this.
Toastmaster Sachin, am I audible?
Yes.
Thank you.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. A warm welcome to the meeting number 218 of the Gabbys Toastmasters Club. I am Sreehari Acharya, your Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting. As a Sergeant at Arms, I'd like to highlight few key points for the meeting. Number one, the meeting will be blocked for 2 hours. and you are expected to stay for the entire duration of the meeting. We also request all attendees to be in person from the subsequent hybrid meetings. Number two, your video should be on and the audio should be off. Your audio should only be on when you are called to stage to speak. Number three, all the topics of sex, religion, and politics. Toastmasters International does not provide any restrictions on it. We at the Gabbys believe it is better to refrain and be mindful while talking such sensitive topics. What is the positive learning experience wherein the members feel empowered to develop their leadership and communication skills? Resulting in greater self-confidence and positive self-esteem. With that, let me hand over the stage to the presiding officer for today's meeting. Our presiding officer is Sourav Dutta. He is a distinguished Toastmasters. He has several DTM awards. He played several leadership roles in Fortune 500 companies and startups. Currently, he is building his edutech startup named Practive. So, ladies and gentlemen, with huge round of applause, please welcome distinguished Toastmaster Sourav Dutta.
Quick audio video check before I start. Am I audible? Am I visible?
Yes,
People
yes.
online? Okay. Good morning, everyone. Can I have a good morning, please?
Morning.
Good morning.
Louder.
Very good
Good
morning.
morning, everyone.
Morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Right. Good morning, everyone. Good morning,
Good
Gabby.
morning.
Good morning, masters. Good morning, everyone in Bangalore. Good morning, everyone who has joined us from different parts of India. I see someone, Lalita Krishna. Lalita, are you a guest?
Yes, I'm a guest. First time I'm joining.
Lovely. Lalita, would you want to quickly introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm based out of Bangalore and I'm completely new to Toastmasters. I'm trying to explore the clubs to join, and I am from IT background and I have 2 kids, and I am here living with my husband and family.
Fantastic. Okay. We have one more guest in person here. Yeah, please do. Quick introduction about you.
Hi, my name is Chandan Kumar. So I'm a guest today for my friend Pushpak Misra. So I'm a chartered accountant. I'm from Bihar, and I'm working in ICICI Bank. So that's it from my side. So today I had learned I had many times I speak with Pushpak. He told he has joined as a Toastmaster. So it was good for me as a joiner guest, but I will feel good. But when I will become as a member, so that's it from my side. Thanks.
Thank you so much. Okay. Shravan is also here, but Shravan we don't consider as a guest. He is a member who's just not convinced about joining Gabbys. Very soon he will join us. So we are waiting for you, Shravan, to join our club as a member. We have been having guests for a long time. Looking forward to you joining us soon. As we say, I see Sreeram joining us. He's okay. Hi, Sreeram. Right in time. I'm asking all the guests to take their 30 seconds of fame. Sreeram, would you want to quickly introduce yourself?
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay, great. My name is Sreeram and I'm from Bangalore. I did my speechcraft in Bangalore Toastmasters Club, and now I'm looking at joining one of the clubs. So I came across this. I saw 3 clubs, very impressive. So curious to know the details and then take it forward.
Thank you so much. Anyone else? Do we have any other guests today? If we don't, then let me, before I do my PO address, every time I forget this, so I don't want to forget this. So let me introduce someone, the third most valiant member of our club. Who are the bravest members of the Gabbys? The bravest member of the Gabbys is Toastmaster Karthik Venugopal, right? No doubts. The second bravest member of the Gabbys, distinguished Toastmaster Nancy Goel. And the third most bravest member of the Gabbys, our joke master for today, Sunil Gupta. Why do I say that they are brave? Because they are the only people who can take the stage, crack a joke, knowing fully well no one's going to laugh on it. If you're laughing, that's a bonus. And they really give a damn. So please welcome with a big round of applause the most unapologetic joke masters of the world. One more, Toastmaster Sunil Gupta. Over to you, Sunil.
Thank you, presiding officer, for introducing me. Can you tell me who is the most proficient in English at the Gabbys? Can you guess?
Nancy.
Nancy. Right. Now, very typical question. Who is the most incompetent in English at the Gabbys? Okay, I'll make it easy. It's me. It is certified. I can't understand English, especially grammar. And in grammar, especially verbs. When I was in class 10th, I asked my English teacher, Madam, the past tense of the go is went. Why? While there is no letter in go, which is also in went. My English teacher was a cruel lioness, ditto to our Toastmaster Jasprit Kaur. She gave the answer here on my cheek and certified I can never learn English. When I joined the Gabbys, I attended my first meeting at 91 Springboard, Indiranagar in person. I was at the main gate. I saw Nancy is coming. I asked her, Nancy, English verbs always confuse me a lot. I dance, you dance, we all dance, but he dances. Why? Can't he use only dance? Can he dance more than you and me? Who? Sourav? Someone has rightly said, there is no relation between education and wisdom. Nancy, I'm talking about verbs. Leave grammar, Sunil. Just prepare your speeches. Our conversation was still going on. Then Mohan, Toastmaster Mohan, the most handsome guy at the Gabbys, came there and handed over a washing bat, washing bat to wash clothes to Nancy. Mohan, what is this? This is my icebreaker. At home, I use it to break ice and make my drinks. And Sourav told me that you have to give first your icebreaker. Then, after some time, Nancy called Sourav in private. Sourav, what is this? What kind of person are joining the Gabbys? Sunil, he doesn't know ABC of English. And Mohan, he brings a bat, washing bat as an icebreaker. Leave it. Let them join. I have to score 100 by June 2025. Finally, पैसा आ रहा है ना. Not only new members, some senior members are also weird at the Gabbys. In fact, the Gabbys is alive with weird members. Today, have you noticed at the main gate, at the left side of the main gate, there is a ladder lying there? Actually, Karthik was bringing that ladder to the meeting, but Nancy stopped her. And Nancy always stops everyone from doing new things. Karthik, why are you bringing this ladder to the meeting? Today, using this ladder, I will take my jokes to the highest level. But Karthik, today is not your turn. Today Sunil Gupta's turn. Sunil Gupta is the toastmaster, joke master. Oh, I forgot. Actually, I was busy in stealing jokes from YouTube. Oh, okay. I'll put them in discussion group. All the Gabbys members are bound to bear my jokes. Thank you. Before Karthik steals all the jokes from YouTube, I take leave of you to steal some jokes from YouTube. Thank you.
So, did you notice when did Sunil get the loudest hand clap? No, not when he ended it. No. When did he get the loudest clap? Which line got him the loudest clap?
When Nancy spoke to Sourav Dutta,
That was not a joke. That was reality.
When Went did not have any letters from Go.
When he said that Mohan is a handsome man, right? That gave the loudest laughter. So I don't know whether Mohan should feel bad about it or Sunil should feel good about it. But this is what we do at the Gabbys. In the name of roasting, we actually do roasting. So if any of you have an appetite for becoming a roast master along with a toastmaster, give it a try. Come here, take the stage, fail horribly, because even if you fail, we are going to applaud. So can we please have a big round of applause for Toastmaster Sunil Gupta for your role as a joke master today. So today, we are here investing 2 hours of our time in this meeting. For these 2 hours, many of us had to travel for 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 1 hour. And probably going back again, we'll have to spend that amount of time, and probably more, because then the traffic will be more, right? People who are joining us online, they're also spending 2 hours of time. So why are we investing this time? Why are we investing this time? I had asked in one of the previous meetings the same question. Why are you here? What brings you here? So can anyone tell me, why are you here? What brings you here? Anyone online? Why are you here, Sachin?
So we all are here to improve our communication skills and listening skills. and be a better person in office, in social life.
Okay. Why are you here, Priya?
I'm here for a few reasons. Of course, one of the things that I really liked was being a part of Gabbys. From my personal journey, enhancing my communication skills and my personality to influence people, to inspire people. But apart from that, what I love at the Gabbys is the vibe that I get and the inclusivity that I feel. I don't feel that I'm being judged, and I'm always encouraged no matter how many mistakes I make.
Thank you. Malti, why are you here?
See, what about all that? Actually, one of the main things is that I sometimes I feel that when you speak, you're not yourself because you're trying to act as to become yourself. So I want to make sure that I learn, and then I can comfortable to being myself.
All of you are talking about why are you, the benefits of public speaking, the benefits of communication. I think we have to think harder. We have to be very clear. Why are we here? What is the return on investment you're looking for? Think of a growth in your professional life. Think of a social setting where you can excel. Think of networking with people where you're not comfortable networking. Think of that very solid reason for us to take the stage. If you want to continue to hold the mic and take the stage, otherwise it will fizzle away. That is exactly the problem that Dr. Ralph C. Smedley tried to solve 100 years back. And this is mostly for our guests today. This entire thing that we are doing here right now has started all the way back in 1924 when Dr. Ralph C. Smedley, he was at that time the director of education of YMCA. He had started this movement. He found this need for people to invest their time on becoming better communicators. And that journey continues. Today, we are a part of a fraternity which has got close to 3 lakh members spread across the world. We have got more than 16,000 clubs. Most corporates in Bangalore have a Toastmaster club, at least one. You'll be amazed to know TCS alone has got 17 Toastmaster clubs, 17 across India. So that is how important Toastmaster is as an investment even for businesses. So continue to invest your time because you've already invested your money in taking a Toastmaster membership. So people who are not here, people who are watching the recording later, please know you can never become a public speaker by watching a video. For that, you need to come here, take the stage, come online, take the stage, speak, evaluate, listen, and that's how you become a better communicator. There is someone who's going to talk more about investing time investing time and getting returns out of it today. And someone who is very well qualified to do that. One of the good things about the Gabbys is that we have great achievers professionally, personally, who take the stage and help us learn things which otherwise we would have to pay money to learn. And today we have got Toastmaster Ganesh. Toastmaster Ganesh is from Tamil Nadu. He began his career as a software trainer and professional specializing in data management, business intelligence, and data analytics. Now he's leveraging his technical expertise and he has co-founded a startup called Alker Consultancy 2 years back, where he is now serving as an organizational development consultant, helping organizations streamline processes, develop leaders and managers, and cultivate robust company cultures. Please welcome with a big round of applause our Toastmaster of the day today, Toastmaster Ganesh.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Sourav Dutta. Am I audible? Yeah. How many of you maintain an Excel for tracking the money? Anybody? Online? How many of you track in Excel the time? How many of you track in Excel for the time? So that is what we are going to talk today on the time as investment. I came across through a book called Barefoot Investor. So the Barefoot Investor has a very simple methodology for investment of money, right? Any strategy, as long as it is represented in a service, is going to be very simple. So this is what a service is, right? Are you able to see? As long as you are able to represent your strategy of money or time in a paper, like many business like Salesforce has done their vision, everything on a survey, right? So that is a simple thing. Now, when it comes to money, you can correlate this to the time as well. So what the Barefoot Investor author says is, he has lost his house in fire. He has lost his money for insurance, right? So he got this book written so that we are all cautious of what we are supposed to spend, right? So from that inspiration, I have taken the time as an investment instead of money as an investment. So he says there are 5 accounts that you have to maintain. We will start with 3, and you can relate to the time as well. One is the daily expense that you spend for the daily part, right? Food, clothing, shelter, whatever. And then the second one is the splurge, where you want to feel good. Probably spend time with your son, spend time with your father, spend time at the cafe, whatever, right? And the third part is the long term, which is a smile. So what is smile is, on the money front, you cannot invest that in a short amount. Like, for example, you have to go for a long-term vacation. So that's a smile. When it comes to time, right, there is a constraint. Anything that we have as a project, if there is a constraint, we are going to measure and closely track on that, right? And time is definitely a constraint. How many of you agree? We have only 24 hours. Irrespective of the person, sex, creed, religion, all of us have 24 hours, right? Now, imagine whatever the research says, you sleep for 8 hours. The pending is only 16 hours. Those 16 hours, how to utilize clearly and not feel guilty about it, right? So there is a percentage of amount based on your daily activities. You can calculate between how much you spend on daily activities, how much you spend on the short term, how much you spend on the long term. So in your mind, before I go to the next topic, calculate how much time you daily invest in your basic activities, including your work, including your travel, whatever, right? Just a guesstimate of that. So moving on, so we are going to, oh, sorry. So for the benefit of guests, I would like to explain the structure of today's meeting. In a regular Toastmaster meeting, we have 3 sections. One is the prepared speech section, the table topic section, and the evaluation section. Today's general evaluator is distinguished Toastmaster Sourav Dutta. Just a quick introduction. He needs no introduction. 2 and 11 are things that we hear when we hear distinguished Toastmaster Sourav Dutta. He is a winner of 2 distinguished awards and has completed 11 paths in Toastmaster Pathways. He has been a President's Distinguished Division Director, a Distinguished Area Director in the past. Outside Toastmasters, Sourav has played several leadership roles in Fortune 500 companies, startups, and nonprofits. Currently, Sourav is building his edutech startup, Fractive, which he founded in June 2020. Welcome, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ganesh. So let me start with introducing my TAGL team. But before that, let me explain what does a general evaluator do, particularly for the benefit of the guests that we have. So a general evaluator in a Toastmaster meeting is someone who observes what's happening during the course of the meeting, because one of the hallmark of Toastmasters is the evaluation. We become better communicators, not just because we come here and speak, but because we also get evaluated, receive feedback from fellow Toastmasters, how we have done in the respective roles. There are evaluators for projects, there are evaluators for specific aspects of the meeting, and there is a general evaluator who evaluates the entire meeting. And today I have the privilege of playing that role. This is a big role, and so we have got a team which helps us with this particular role. So the first person in our team, and the general evaluation team, is the timer. The timer for today is Toastmaster Mita Shah. Mita is a teacher by passion and profession with a focus on building a strong foundation through early childhood education for children. So over to you, Mita, to explain your role as a timer. You want to come here? Are you okay? हाँ? क्या आप बैठ के भी कर सकते हो? हाँ? मैंने मीता बोला.
Happy morning to one and all. Today I am a timer. As a timer, I will time the table topic speakers and the speakers as well as evaluators. I'll also alert each speaker of the time they have left using the green card, the yellow card, and the red card. Red card when denote specific timings remaining. Now, table topic speakers should limit their remarks to no more than 2 minutes. So at 1 minute, I'll raise green card. At 1 minute, 30 seconds, I'll raise yellow card. And at 2 minutes, I'll be raising the red card. Those giving speeches should limit their remarks to their specific speech time. So 30 seconds will be given extra as a bonus. Now, icebreaker speeches. Today we have an icebreaker. So for icebreaker speeches, we have a 4 to 6 minutes. So 4 minutes, I'll be raising green card. At 5 minutes, I'll be raising the yellow card. And at 6 minutes, I'll be raising the red card. The other speeches should be 5 to 7 minutes in length. At 5 minutes, I'll be raising the green card. At 6 minutes, I'll be raising the yellow card. At 7 minutes, I'll be raising the red card. So the individual evaluators should be between 2 to 3 minutes. So at 2 minutes, I'll be raising the green card. At 2 minutes, 30 seconds, I'll be raising the yellow card. And at 3 minutes, I'll be raising the red card. Thank you. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Mita ma'am. And then next we have the R counter. So the R counter for today is Toastmaster Sreehari Acharya. Toastmaster Sreehari is the mechanical simulation engineer at a robotic startup, an avid reader, and a fitness enthusiast to learn, network, and grow. That's why he said he joined Toastmasters. Over to you, Sreehari, to explain the role of the R round.
When we talk and are unable to keep up with the pace of our thoughts, we tend to fill with unnecessary words like ers, which takes away the crux of what the speaker is trying to convey us. So here I am. I will be noting make a note of such unnecessary crutch words. Starting with number 1, filler words such as ers. Second, inappropriate interjections. Yes, you're not even exempt from using and, well, but, so, you know. Number 3, use of crutch words, basically, actually, this thing, etc. 4, repetitive words or phrases in the form of I, this means, this means. Number 5, unintentional long or short pauses made by the speakers. I will present the report when I'm called later during the general evaluation section. Over to you.
Thank you so much. And with this commotion for the mic, I forgot my phone. The introductions are here. Okay. So the next member on my TAGL team is the Grammarian, and the Grammarian for today is Toastmaster Sri Lakshmi M. Toastmaster Sri Lakshmi carries over 14 years of professional experience in finance and tech consulting projects and has built her career as a project management professional. Apart from work, she enjoys solo traveling and discovering new places. Please welcome Toastmaster Sri Lakshmi, our Grammarian for today. Toastmaster Sri Lakshmi, please explain your role and also introduce the word of the day.
Greetings, Toastmasters and guests. So as a grammarian, it would be my responsibility to have a close watch on the language used by all the speakers and also tracking the outstanding words, thoughts, and any proverbs used. So as a grammarian, I'll also be introducing the word of the day. And today's word of the day is judicious, which means having, showing, or done with good judgment or sense. And an example for the word usage would be a judicious use of time can lead to greater productivity and long-term success. Yeah, thank you. Over to the general evaluator.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And finally, the most important member of our TAGL team, because he's the person who's going to ensure that we are doing what we need to do first to become a good communicator, which is listening. And this role is being played by Toastmaster Sameer Ali today. Toastmaster Sameer is an IT professional in quality assurance. He lives in Bangalore with his wife and children. He loves travel and likes to read when he gets time. He's a water person and likes the beach, water sports, and deep sea diving. Toastmaster Sameer, please explain your role as a listener.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Good morning, everyone. I'm the listener for today. As a listener, I'll be listening to the meeting very carefully and forming a few short questions that I'll be asking at the end. So let's listen carefully because there'll be a quiz at the end. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So that was my TAGL team. Apart from these 4 people, I also have got speech evaluators who will be evaluating the individual speeches. I've got a table topic evaluator who will be evaluating all the table topic speeches, and I will be evaluating the overall meeting, including people in my team, members of my team. So I will come back towards the end of the meeting once invited by the Toastmaster of the day. Now I'll hand over the mic to the Toastmaster of the day. Stage is all yours.
Thank you. Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Sourav Dutta. for explaining the general evaluation and your team. So do you have a number for your daily activities? How many of you have a number for daily activities? So you have 16 hours. Out of 16 hours, how much you spend on your daily activities? Anybody? Somebody? So you go office for 10 hours, right? You stay back in office for 10 hours. You commute to office, right? All these together is part of your daily activities. Suppose if you are going to gym, is it a daily activity? That will be, we can discuss about it, right? So these are all your daily activities. So keep in mind all these daily activities. There are two other things that we talked about. One is the short-term time where you spend and the long-term time where you spend. So the long-term time where you spend is something that you want to achieve in long-term, where you don't have any pressure to do that work. Like for example, it could be a book that you want to write, right? So it could be something that you want to perform. Like for example, public speaking, if you want to do, then this investment, what you are doing right now is a long-term investment of time, right? So for each person, it is very different what you are trying to do in terms of the time management, right? So having said that, let's move on to the first speech. Speaker one is Pushpak. I just want to call Sudharma, who is the evaluator for Pushpak.
Yes, I am here.
Okay, thank you for confirming, Toastmaster Sudharma. Pushpak Mishra is a chartered accountant with over 6 years of experience in accounting, auditing, taxation, and financial reporting. He is currently the Assistant Manager in Finance Controllership at Levi's, where he brings in his hands-on experience in auditing, MIS reporting, and regulatory compliance. His role reflects a strong foundation in finance and a dedication to ensuring accuracy and adherence to financial regulations. So today, his speech is about the presentation mastery, level 1, project 1, sorry, P1. Project name is Icebreaker. The purpose of this project is for the member to introduce themselves to the club and learn the basic structure of public speech. The speech duration is 4 to 6 minutes. And the speech title is English is a Funny Language. Toastmaster Pushpak, English is a funny language. English is a funny language. Toastmaster Pushpak. All the best.
Audio video check. Am I audible? Okay. English. When I was in class 10th, I was thanking Bihar government. Why? Because English was not a mandatory paper. It was an optional paper. I just got 13 marks in English paper. Still, I passed my 10th exam. Wow. That time, I could not even read English properly. Well, I took admission in 10+2 college and got to know that from now onwards, English will no more a optional paper. It will be mandatory to pass any sort of exam. That gave me a shock, but I need to take a step. So I started putting all the effort. I took English coaching classes. I put effort on reading, writing, and understanding English. Well, I completed my graduation and then took my CA journey. I completed CA Inter successfully. Then one day, I got a call from Ambuja Cement. There is an opportunity for internship. I went there there were two interview panelists, one male and one female. The female panelist told me to sit and ask first question. Tell me about yourself. My legs started shivering. Somehow I managed that moment and I told that my name is Pushpak Mishra. I'm a BCom graduate. My father is a farmer and my mother is a housewife. And then I stopped. She told, tell me something more. Then I clearly told, ma'am, I can read English, I can write English, I can understand English, but I can't speak English. She told, see, no one can hire you in a corporate world, even if you are a CA, if you can't speak English. And then say, thank you. I left that interview place and I was literally crying that now I can't give up because already I cleared my CA inter. So I took metro to go home. And during that my journey, metro journey, I started thinking what to do. Then I decided I will do everything for English. I will talk in English, I will walk in English, I will run in English, I will sleep in English, even I will dream in English, so that one day I will become a very good English speaker. Well, I reach home and I called all my friends, even Chandan as well, to a I called a general meeting of all my friends across Kolkata. And I said, see, I told my interview experience, that how I got rejected and how they told that even you will be a CA, you will not get a job if you can't speak English. So I told that I know that no one from us can speak English because we all are from either Bihar, UP or Odisha. So we need to do something to speak English. So somehow by hook and crook, I managed to convince everyone that we need to take action for English. So that day we decided two major things. First one was that we will sit together and every day 1 hour we'll practice about tell me about yourself. Every day we'll get a chance, we'll speak with friends and we'll practice it. Second one was there was a rule that we can't speak in Hindi full sentence. So we'll use English as much as we can, so that and if someone will speak in Hindi full sentence, they will penalize 5 rupees for every sentence, and we can use that money for a party. And just in 1 month we started improving. One day I got a call from Flipkart that there is an opening for internship. And thank God, it was a telephonic interview and that guy was from Kolkata. He told me, he took my interview in Hindi. And literally that day, that was my day. And thank God, I got selected and I got an offer letter from Flipkart. And that day, every friend celebrated my success as their own success, because just 1 month back, I got rejected just because I can't speak English. Well, I thanks everyone and took a flight to Bangalore. And that was my first day in corporate. It was a bit horrible because my manager introduced me with it was a team meeting, and they also expecting me to tell me about myself as well. That time again, I started shivering and I was not able to speak proper introduction. Then later my manager told me that if I know that you can't speak English properly, we never hire you. I told, sir, you know very well that I'm very good in technically, but yes, my communication is a little bit weak, but give me a chance, I will improve myself. He said, yeah, I have given you a chance already and you have to. I can't revoke your offer letter because you can't speak English. I said, okay, sir, I will improve. So I took a PG and I took a PG in Koramangala. And I find one of my friend, Ranjit Reddy. He was from Andhra and he don't know Hindi. So I told him, make me as a roommate. And since there was no common language of Hindi, so I have forced to speak English only. So I started that journey, and very soon, in a month, I start speaking English fluently. And from that day now onward, my journey toward a better speaker started. And even because of that, I joined Gabby Toastmaster just to become a visionary communicator. Thank you.
And English. Yeah, Pushpak delivered an icebreaker speech, and everybody can have a standing ovation. Thank you. Thank you, Pushpak. That's a very funny way of, really a funny way of having English as a funny language. I talk English, walk English, run English. Thank you very much. So the second speaker for today is Kamal. Just want to call out Evaluator Sanjay.
Yeah, I'm there. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Kamal is chartered accountant again, is born and brought up in Gwalior. He finished Polytechnic Engineering Diploma in IT before CA. He worked in Airtel, Tata Motors, Samsung, Daimler Truck. He's passionately curious, invests his free time on equity research and political knowledge.
Oh,
Hi, Kamal. The path for Kamal is dynamic leadership. Level 2, Project 3. Project name is Practice Speech. The objective of the project is for the member to clearly define how Toastmasters envisions mentoring. The speech duration is 5 to 7 minutes, and the speech title is Fuel of Life. Fuel of Life, Pushpak's Fuel of Life, sorry, Kamal. Sorry, Kamal. Kamal, Fuel of Life, Kamal. Over to you.
Had you need of love guru or dating coach in your life? Had you ever need that love guru or dating coach in your life? How many of you took a help of love guru or dating coach in your life? I am 100% sure each member has at least one love guru in his life. Likewise, in my friend circle as well, I had a many love gurus. Every second boy is a love guru, despite of his relationship status. And it was a missing element in me. Since being a CA, I never attended a college. So love, emotions, it was missing element. So when I landed with my first job after CA, the frequent question, it was expected question to coming to me, why should you not marry now? It was expected, but I saw marriage as a important, avoidable task. But in India, you can't stop that question. So frequently it was coming from my colleague, friends, family. So I had to think on that. So I had 3 doubts. One, why should marry? Why should I marry? And to whom will I marry? I figure out the answer of my first question from experienced mentor. Then I took a help of professional dating coach. I attend a 2 hours webinar and I pay fee for that. In 2 hours, what I learned, it was very connected towards my experience as well, which I took in 9 years. That experience took my 9 years, what he gave in 2 hours. I could invest that 9 years into other many good ways if I could find that mentor in my early age or teenage. That day I realized importance of mentor. Then my roommate was my mentor on marriage because he was also looking a bride and he's a highly educated, has a good corporate job, achieved a lot of milestone. So I was influenced towards him, and he always give me advice on career, life, marriage, life after marriage, despite of he was also looking a bride. So he told me, be yourself. I am humble, coming from Chambal. So I messed up with many girls who could be my wife. So I thought again, whether am I following right mentor? So who is mentor? I saw perfect example of mentor as a Jamban in Ramayana. Because of him, Hanuman could cross the sea. So in my life as well, I had a 3 mentors. By default, parents, but still I look towards them because they are very satisfied person and their life journey itself a motivation, inspiration for me when I was stuck in my any desire, worries for a relationship or my frustration thing. I still look towards them as a mentor. Most of you know, I was Polytechnic Diploma Engineer, then moved to CA. It was also possible because of one CA where I was working as a part-time computer operator. He saw potential in capability in me and he pushed me hard to do CA and I could achieve it in first attempt. So my patrons is I always believe my mentor and I follow the same. That's why I messed up with my first mentor example where I messed up with many girls and I could achieve CA, which was I was not aware about CA, but I could achieve CA in first attempt because of that second mentor. When I was looking up, I was exploring to learn the public speaking or presentation. I found Toastmaster as a good platform. So in Toastmaster, my mentor is Karthik. He is a very nice and humble person. I feel he puts a lot of effort in me, in fact, more than myself. I am not a great speaker so far, but being a good patron, I am very confident and positive. I will be a good speaker at some point of life. Mentor is someone who sees more talent and ability within yourself more than you and bring it out of you. If I have seen further, it is by on shoulder of one giants. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kamal. Am I audible? Yeah, okay. So before we move on to the next speaker, is it okay? Before we move on to the next speaker, so what I did with the daily activities, so I started tracking on a day-to-day basis from the last month on where exactly I'm spending my activities, right? So I categorize them as daily activity. I categorize them as the splurge, which is basically what makes me feel good. And I categorize them as the long term. Surprisingly, I didn't have anything for long term. And I only had the splurge, which is the feel good, as well as the daily activities. More so, I was eating up my time, probably using some social media, eating up my time on the sleep. which is the 8 hours that I have. And so that was not a right way to spend the time. So I realized that. So I'm making some changes, and hopefully I will achieve whatever I wanted to. So the next speech is by Rahul. Evaluator Sachin.
Yes, I am here.
Okay, thank you for confirmation. So Rahul is currently exploring different forms of life like running, swimming, and reading. But more importantly, he is waiting for the next season of Rick and Morty. That's a TV series? Okay. So his project is Dynamic Leadership, Level 2, project number 3. Project name is Introduction to Toastmasters Mentoring. Project objective is the purpose is for the member to clearly define how Toastmaster envisions mentoring. The speech duration is 5 to 7 minutes. And the speech title is Unlocking Potential Through Mentorship. Toastmaster Rahul, Unlocking Potential Through Mentorship. Unlocking Potential Through Mentorship, Toastmaster Rahul. All the best.
Mentorship. Am I audible? Okay. Mentorship. When I thought about it, the first thing that came to my mind was my childhood. Who was this first mentor that was in my life? That was a teacher. To be very precise, it was my mother, who happened to be a teacher. So we can already see where the story is going. As a typical child of a teacher, she was very strict with me, but she was always very lenient with other kids. I always wondered, why is that? She was so strict with me that in my childhood days as a kid, I used to run towards her when my study time comes before she comes to me, just so I don't get the extra beatings. That's how she brought me up. Now, I was just thinking about it. How well did this fare out in the long run? Her being my first mentor. She was a teacher, that is true, but she taught me a lot of very valuable values. One was discipline, respect, and the other was having knowledge. This was at times beaten into me because I was a very jovial kid who used to run around a lot. Now, let me come to my second mentor. This second mentor has cost me to lose almost 5 lakhs. You might be wondering, how can I call the next person as my mentor? This next person, in short, was my dad. You see, my dad is very fond of bikes, and he loves anything with 2 wheels. He was the one in the beginning, if I can think back, who used to watch all these MotoGP races. When I was a kid, I always wondered to myself, what is this bikes and what are all these colors doing? He was so fond of it. I wasn't much interested to it till later. Then when I got into office and I saved a bit of money, I realized it's time for me to get a transport vehicle. I had no intention of getting anything fancy. But as I was going to different showrooms, my dad kept hyping me up little by little. He was like, why don't you try the next bike? Why don't you try this bike? What I started with 100cc bike, he led me towards a 450cc bike in the ending. He was like, this suits you. I'm pretty sure if you were to get married in the future, this would help you a lot. I really don't think so, to be honest. But somehow this man convinced me that I need to get this because it's a necessity in my life. I've heard stories where dads stopped the sons from doing this. He was the opposite. Just because he had so much of fondness towards his passion, he made me get something so he can enjoy out of it as well. So now, Having lost this 5 lakhs rupees, it put me in a dilemma. I need to improve in my life. And the first stage for that was public speaking. That is the reason I joined here. Because I was forced by my dad to upskill myself in my workplace so I get a better position. So, coming to Toastmasters. I've been a part of Toastmasters from 2021. But sad to say, for the first 2 years, I was a speaker who gave one speech per 2 years. I only given my icebreaker speech for the 2 years. And the lovely feedback I received was I need to give it again because my evaluator didn't understand anything that was coming out of my mouth. That put me a little bit of in a bad state, and I decided I'll discontinue my journey. And it was not until this year that I decided it's time for me to pick it up. And I got a lovely mentor who is Toastmaster Jasprit. Let me tell you a small story. I haven't given my icebreaker speech. I started giving my icebreaker speech at the month of January. And right now I'm at level 2. This was a big task for me. And I have endlessly at times messaged my mentor at various hours. By various hours, I mean at night, 12 p.m. Because that's the time I could find to write speeches, because that's when the ideas used to hit me. But not once has my mentor been rude to me, or she's always been encouraging. She's always like, give me your speech. It's fine, record and send it to me. I'll always give you a feedback. At times, it went to such lengths that she wrote a speech about me troubling her in a previous meeting, where she said that she had to go and ask a lot of her friends so I can get a spot at a couple of meetings, which in turn led to her friends asking her so if she can get another spots for them. But apart from that, she's also a very lovely mentor. She's very understanding of what at times I go through. She's not pushed me. At the same time, she's been very nurturing. At times, I throw very crazy ideas at her. I'll be like, I want to give a speech without writing anything. It's a very strange idea, for me at least, or I thought so. But she's always been like, go for it. And it's always been very supportive. Even today, when I told her that I'll be giving the speech with little bit of preparation, she told, give it your best. Now, coming to mentoring, the one thing which I have understood is that it is the only way which I truly believe a person transfers his knowledge and his experience to another person. This is not just monetary one. Experience and time is a very valuable thing. And I truly do believe that mentors in my life have shaped me to become a better person. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rahul. I think we are not having a break today because of the time constraint. So we will continue. Thank you, Rahul, for about the mentoring. I think both Rahul and Kamal spoke about mentoring. We all have different mentors at different points of time. And I think mentor could be books or YouTube videos or actually people. Thanks again. So we are coming to the third section. Before the third section, once again on the time as investment. What exactly are you investing for long term? Think through that. Even in the Toastmasters, right? The prepared speech could be your long term, but your table topics could be your short term investment, or it could be your daily activity that you are trying to improve in your life. So think about these headings whenever you try to do any activity so that you are clear why you are doing and don't feel guilty about what you are doing. coming to the table topics, today's table topic master is Priya. She is a marketing professional and academician in business management. She is passionate about creative writing and poetry. Her podcast, Soulful Scrolls, is her dedicated effort to the craft of poetic expression. Soulful Scrolls, the book launched in 2024, is a collection of her podcast poems and many more. Her poetry reflects honesty and inner peace. So I'll also introduce the Toastmaster Ashwini, who is the table topic evaluator. Ashwini is working as a manager for corporate partnerships at Impact Guru. She expertly blends strategy and creativity to drive meaningful impact. Outside of work, Ashwini is a passionate chess enthusiast and loves immersing herself in thought-provoking podcasts. She has joined Toastmaster to refine her communication skills and connect with inspiring individuals like all of you. So here we have two Toastmasters who are part of the podcast. Welcome both of you. Over to you, Toastmaster Priya Singh.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Ganesh, for such a wonderful introduction. I give a very warm welcome to all the fellow Toastmasters here and all the guests who have joined in the online and offline mode. Someone has rightly said, the key is not in spending time, but in investing in it. And we are all here investing our time so judiciously today by attending this wonderful, interesting Gabbys session. I welcome all of you after this wonderful round of interesting prepared speeches which we heard to the table topic session. Most of us, or at least many of us, feel that this table topic session is very challenging, yet it's very interesting and very rewarding. I'll tell you why. Because many a times we may, at least I recall my college days where we attended meetings and we were just called in suddenly and ideas were thrown at us and we had to brainstorm. And I would go blank for the first few minutes thinking what I'm going to speak. And I was standing on the podium and I had to collect my thoughts and it took me sometimes much longer. So this platform of the table topic session helps us to organize and express our thoughts in a very short span of 30 seconds once the topic is given, and then we have to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. So it's like a mini speech with an introduction, a body, and a conclusion. And it really tickles and challenges the brain and gives us an opportunity to go ahead and give an impromptu speech. So in today's table topic session, I will invite guests as well as Toastmasters who are willing to participate to speak on a table topic. I'm sure there would be many volunteers, but since time is of essence, we may only be able to invite some volunteers to speak in today's table topic session. But I would request all the other volunteers who don't get an opportunity to not feel disheartened, because there is always another Gabbys session, another Toastmasters session, and there are numerous opportunities to participate in impromptu table topics. Now, quickly, just what the timer has said, I'll quickly highlight that every table topic speaker will get a time of 1 to 2 minutes, and he or she has to speak for a minimum 1 minute and a maximum of 2 minutes to qualify for the polling. After 2 minutes, 30 seconds will be given to wrap up the table topic speech. So let's all make a judicious use of our time today. All the participants, I wish you all the very best. And let's make a beginning with the table topics. Just one request, Toastmaster of the Day, if you could apprise me of the offline members or guests who are willing to participate, it will help me to invite them for the table topics. Thank you.
Sure.
So can I see some hands? Yes, I see guest Shravan Kumar online who would like to take up the table topic. So, Shravan Kumar, your table
Yes.
topic is time management for balanced and fulfilled life. Time management for balanced and fulfilled life. Over to you.
Fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests, time management.
Offline 3 members, online.
Is there any other better example than a Toastmasters meeting? How to manage the time, isn't it? We have a special role as a timer who will count the clock, how many minutes a speaker has spent to deliver his speech, how much time a role player had spent to deliver his role objective. So, time management is everywhere. I would like to take Toastmasters meeting as a metaphor to explain the entire time management in our life. Similarly, in our life also, if you see the time, maybe if you, and on an average, if you take 80 years, a person, human being can live, out of 80 years, 40 years will go into sleep. And rest of the 40 years, we will spend some time for the sake of others. And for some time we spend for the sake of ourselves. So in that way, if you can see the Toastmasters meeting as your life as a meeting. So there are many players in your life who will come and on time and they will give either they learn from you or they give some lessons to you, and then they may uh, they may utilize you or manipulate you or they may help you in that way. So there are different role players. The time is the teacher, you can say. It will teach over the time, our experiences and everything. So time management is part and parcel of everybody's life. We think that we are managing the time, but time itself is managing us. That's my take on this topic. Over to you, Toastmaster Priya.
Thank you, Shravan Kumar, for that wonderful insight and the analogy of life being like a meeting and, the Toastmasters meeting being a kind of an analogy here. It was a very interesting thing. And I agree that, we come across a lot of people who teach us in various ways on how we can, they influence us and come in our lives to help us evolve and use our time more effectively. Thank you so much. I move on to the next volunteer for
Next
the
one,
table topic.
Priya.
Yes.
We have Toastmaster Prasann from offline, so he will go next.
Sure.
You can alternate between online and offline.
Great. Thank you. So Toastmaster Prasang, is it? Yeah.
Yes,
Toastmaster Prasang, yes. Your table topic is the power of prioritization. The power of prioritization.
The reason I'm standing here on this stage today and I'm struggling today to speak in English is because I did not prioritize. When I was in school, there were a lot of opportunity where I got the opportunity to go on the stage and speak. But I did not took those opportunities. Whenever there used to be an event in my school, either it is like 26th January, 15th August, that was my opportunity for me to not go to the school. I used to skip the school that day. And then because of that, I did not got the opportunity to get the confidence and go on the stage. Later on, when I was in my 12th, I knew that my English was not good. My parents are forcing me to attend the coaching classes for English, but I was not giving importance to the English. I was giving importance to the PCM, which everybody does. Later, when I went to Kota, I qualified the JEE, I got the good rank. Then there was a gap. I took the coaching classes, I went there for a few days, but again I dropped. Even knowing that I was not good in English. Again, I went to the college. In college, I struggled a lot because of English. I was from the Hindi medium. So like the Pushpak, I can relate with the Pushpak and his story. I struggled a lot because of Hindi. And even in the college, I had a lot of time to kind of improve my English. I did not do that. I was hoping that over the time I will improve it by myself without taking the classes or without taking someone's support. But I think I'm now in corporate and I still feel like I did not prioritize my English, and because of that, I'm still working on my English. So that shows the importance of prioritization. Like at the right time, you have to prioritize the right thing, and then only you will be able to grow in your career. So I think that's the importance of like prioritization, right thing and right time. That's all from my side, and over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Prasang. It was indeed a very good insight how we should prioritize what we think is very important for our development. I am reminded of a quote here that time management is not about managing time only. It's about managing our priorities. So with this, I move on to the next volunteer. I'll take an online volunteer. I see Toastmaster Sanjay Jain. Toastmaster Sanjay Jain, your topic is mindful time usage. Your topic is
time usage.
mindful time usage.
Time is such an important thing that if we don't use it wisely, we lose it forever. Whereas money or any other thing, we can get again. If we lose also, we can earn again and make it. But time, once we are lost, is lost forever. So people from ages are saying, use your time wisely. If you are not using your time wisely, you are a criminal in a sense, and you are destroying your own future. During studies, if we are not studying, we are fooling ourselves. While playing, if we are not fully concentrating and playing, we are making fool of ourselves. While in Gabbys, Toastmasters Club, if we are not participating and utilizing our time wisely, we are just wasting our time. So I request all the people that use your time wisely and in a constructive manner so that our future is well protected, whether AI has come or any other thing. But if you are ahead of AI, nothing can destroy you from achieving your goals. And in a long term, you will achieve a very powerful thing which will make you proud of it. Thank you very much. Over to the TM Toastmaster of the day, table topic master. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sachin, Toastmaster Sanjay, for that very good insight. Yes, we must all use our time very wisely. Time is, in fact, the wisest counselor of all, as put rightly said. And we must definitely allocate our time judiciously to ensure that we use it in the best possible way, because you may delay, but time will not. So just wanted to check with the timer. Do we have time for some more table topics?
Yeah, we have Malti here from offline. One more, I think.
Yes. So we'll take an offline participant now. The table topic for Toastmaster Malti is technology's impact on time management. Technology's impact on time management. Over to you.
Thank you. Yeah, so technology is playing a crucial role in time management. Technology plays a crucial role in time management. I can tell that there are many tools now, like the alarms, Google calendars, and the techniques like Pomodoro techniques. All those things can be applied in the life, and we can manage the time in a better way. So technology plays an important role, even to track our daily routine. And I think initially the Toastmaster asked how many people are using the Excel to track your daily activities and your finance and everything. So definitely the technology tools are playing an important role. And I personally use for my even to just for morning, for my routine, for prayer and other things, how much time that I want to spend in each activity. I used to apply this Pomodoro technique, and I ask my children also to follow the same the latest tools and technology to apply it in their life to improve the time management. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Malti. Definitely. All right. I'll definitely take the next part.
We have Mohan from offline.
Sorry. Okay.
Mohan
So
here.
Mohan, Toastmaster. Yeah. Your table topic is delegation as a time saver. Your table topic is delegation as a time saver.
Can you write it? Can you repeat again once?
Delegation as a time saver.
Delegation is a time saver. Can you change any other question?
Okay, I'll give you another topic. Multitasking for better time management. Multitasking for better time management.
Okay. So when you are concentrating on one thing, I will focus on, there is a lot of difference between focusing on multitasking versus single tasking. So earlier, I used to focus on multitasking. I used to manage my work. I want to do good, go to fitness. I want to become a good fitness. I want to improve my public speaking. I want to travel. All these things having a multi things in my mind. So somehow after 3 months or 6 months, I figured out sometimes multitasking will not work. That's how you need to prioritize. So after 3 months, I paused which are not related, which are what is my objective, what is my goal for next 3 to 6 months. Then I prioritize either public speaking, either fitness, other work, improve your upskilling. So that is how I need to pick up one skill and try to manage the time as per it is. The time, like morning you can go for fitness, evening you can spend time for the public speaking, other you join Toastmasters. That's how we need to multitasking whereas like individual periodic things will work. It's been like close to 2 months, haven't given any speech. I was not availability in the Toastmaster because I was prioritizing other things. But I already spent the money in the Toastmasters. I was attending all those things, but I'm not prioritizing. So that's why I decided to do, instead of multitasking, why can't you go with one task and become a master in that? That's how I decided. Thank you.
What? One last. Then we'll complete. You will ready?
Thank you.
Chandan. So we have
Take
one more
a guest online.
offline. No, I think we have one more guest offline. So we can take Chandan.
All right. Goals. The topic for Chandan is setting realistic goals.
Second, setting realistic goals. Setting realistic goals.
Can you change the topic?
Okay. Can you explain a situation in your life where time saved you? A situation in your life. Did you ever experience a situation where time management saved from
Toastmaster
it helped
Priya,
you? Time management helped you in achieving something.
there is a lag in the internet, your internet. Can you ping the topic on
Sorry.
chat?
Toastmaster Ganesh, I can read out the topic for you.
Okay.
Is my voice clear?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
the
audible.
topic given by Priya was a situation in your life where time management saved you. A situation in your life where time management saved you. I hope I'm
Where
clear.
time management is?
Where time management saved you, saved Chandan, yeah.
So, as for my thinking, there are lots of situations that it saved in a time. So when you are working in organizations, so there are many situations coming, like whether we have to switch the jobs or not. So that time we are thinking whether we have to go there or not. So we are confused sometime in whether we have to work in that particular location, yeah, we have to go for other location. So that time we are very confusing that time whether we have to work or not. In in our career also, sometime it's coming into my life situations. So whether we have to continue that work or not, it's coming in my mind also. Like in my in a life, sometime we are taking situations whether we are working in a continuously or not. It's also it's taking to time in a situations. So that's all.
And time's up for
Thank
the
you.
table topics.
Also, I thank everyone, all the participants for this very interesting table topic round. And those volunteers who didn't get an opportunity to speak today, please don't get disheartened. There's always another opportunity in another session. Thank you very much. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Ganesh.
Thank you, Toastmaster Priya. Those are all great topics and very related to the time as an investment. Have we used our time judiciously? Distinguished Toastmaster Sourav Dutta is going to tell us with his team. Welcome, Distinguished Toastmaster Sourav.
Thank you so much. Am I audible? Okay, so the way I do the general evaluation section is I first start with evaluating with what happened till now, till this point, and then we'll have the speech evaluations. Pushpak, have a seat. Yeah, then we'll talk about the speech evaluations, and then we'll move on to the rest of the feedback about the meeting. So how did we do? So one big round of applause for the meeting hosts in person for yet again starting the meeting right on time. A big round of applause to Toastmaster Karthik Venugopal, particularly because apart from Nancy and myself, he's the only person that I see reaching every single Saturday at 9:30 or 9:40 at best. Thank you so much, Karthik. He is neither the Sergeant at Arms, he is not the VP Education, but then in Toastmasters, we really don't care about our designation, right? What we feel is that we need to do what we need to do to set things right. So Karthik, thank you so much. We started the meeting right on time, Sreehari. You're getting better with the script. I'm seeing better control in terms of your diction. I always say that the Sergeant at Arms script is the best way to start preparing, speaking in public, because every single word is written. You just need to ensure that you don't mess up on the pronunciation, you take the right pauses, right? And that is all you need to do in terms of fixing the basics in terms of speaking. It's a very good practice exercise. Don't take it lightly. How will I ever become a good public speaker? By being an essay in a Toastmaster meeting? Yes, you will, because there's a first step towards public speaking, where you know every single word you're going to speak, and yet you are able to come here and deliver it with conviction. Good job there. Next comes the joke master. Sunil is there. So yes, Sunil. Great attempt with the joke, Sunil. It is not easy. I deliberately say this in every time that I introduce the joke master, that come here and crack bad jokes, because I want to take the pressure out of your head. You can't do good humor, you can't do comedy in pressure. You need to loosen up, right? And I think one of the best things that is happening in the Gabbys Saturday meetings is I'm seeing slowly people loosening up. We have had Sanjay Jain doing the joke master role. We have now had Sunil doing the joke master role. We have Karthik has become the master of bad jokes. Nancy is also catching up with that. So, slowly we are getting there. Once you're not ashamed or conscious about your power to make people laugh, you will see making people laugh is really easy. I don't give a damn when I crack a joke, when I give a one-liner, because I don't want to feel nervous, right? So I think that's where you're getting there, Sunil. Good job. Try to add a little bit of more drama. There are ways to do comedy. There are ways to do humor. Try things like distractions. Try things like rule of three. Google a little bit. You'll find a lot of techniques in terms of comedy. Try those that can make up for the lack of, the natural flair for humor, which certain people like say Noor has, right? Noor has got a great command over English language, presence of mind. So he's at a different level altogether, but ordinary mortals like you and me, we can learn it the different way, right? By practicing. So good job. Thank you so much, Sunil. Now comes our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Ganesh, who talked to us about the time investment. So Ganesh, a very interesting topic. But before we proceed on this topic, one thing just came to my mind. Today is a very special day. Do you know why? Anyone here knows why? For all Toastmasters, today is a very special day. Why? Yes, today is Dr. Ralph C. Smedley's birthday. 22nd October, 22nd of February is when Dr. Ralph C. Smedley was born. So this is a very special day for all Toastmasters, because today is the birthday of the man who started it all, who taught us about time as an investment, investing time in terms of your public speaking skills. So a very good topic for a very good day, Ganesh. Ganesh, and this is for everyone, not only you. The Toastmaster of the day role is not a keynote speaking role. This is not a role for you to come and give people a discourse on a particular topic. Many people confuse it that way. You are here to help people share their perspectives on the theme. I repeat, you are here to help people share their perspectives of the theme. You are a sutradhar. You are not a narrator here. Now ask yourself, did you do that? Right. So I think that's where we all need to get better as Toastmaster of the day. When you take the stage as a TMOD, ensure that every single person in the room has had that 10 seconds of fame when they had the mic, when they got to speak. If the TTM missed calling that person, you call that person. You invite. When did you invest your time on something meaningful? In school, in college, in office, at work. That's how you engage the audience. Do not come here and give a lecture on the theme. That's the job of a keynote speaker, not a Toastmaster of the day. This is one important learning that we want everyone to take back home whenever you're playing the TMOD role. With this, I would now want to invite the speech evaluators for the three speakers that we had today. The first speech will be evaluated by Toastmaster Sudharma Pereira. Toastmaster Sudharma's introduction, I don't see here, but well, I don't need an intro. Oh, yeah, I do see here. Okay, how can my essays ever screw up? They never do. So, Toastmaster Sudharma Pereira is a self-proclaimed introvert with a knack of finding happiness, etc. It's a very formal one. I'll tell you who Sudharma is. Sudharma is the lady who ensured that we are live and thriving and doing great. For the last 2 years, she is the superwoman of the Gabbys who has hosted 150 meetings of the Gabbys on her shoulders, filling up the roster every single time, setting benchmarks that today 3 VPs and 3 presidents are struggling to keep up with. That's Sudharma Pereira for you, the evaluator for today.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmasters Laura, for that wonderful introduction. English is not a foreign language. Toastmaster Pushpak, from your today's speech, I was going to my grade 9, where I was struggling to learn English. Thank you for remembering that, and kudos for you achieving your project objectives. The project objective was introduce yourself to the club. How did you introduce? From your CA and your job interview rejection and joining Gabbys. Thank you for sharing that story with us. I felt I was working through you, your speech from opening to closing. You are a great storyteller. Please keep it up, and we will be able to hear more stories from you. The second one was humor. There was serious statement, but I could feel some subtle humor when you said, my legs were shivering, and I can read, write, but can't speak. There was serious statement, but I could feel some humor. Kudos to you, Toastmaster Pushpak. You can keep it up, that humor, then this will give more attraction to your speech with the audience. Toastmaster Pushpak, we have another 15 speeches to go to complete this path. We can add one by one to your future speeches. I have 2 recommendations for you. First one, another project objective was structure of the speech, opening, body, and conclusion. In your conclusion part, I felt that it was like quick. I joined Gabbys, visionary communication part. Thank you. What we can do to give more meaning to the conclusion, we can say, remember those masters. I was struggling to learn English, speak English. However, I could manage it. I am at Gabbys today. Remember, if there is a will, there is a way. We can conclude like that. We can give message or call of action to the audience. Other thing was, Toastmaster Pushpak, I saw your first topic. It was too long. Kudos for you. You have short it out to 1 sentence. However, the objective of the topic is to give curiosity. In your topic, I saw English is not a funny language. I know you are going to talk about English. What we can do, we can give a topic which will give you a curiosity. Like your first speech title, we can say the bloody foreign language. We don't know. It may be German or French, Spanish, even Tamil. I am waiting to watch your speech and understand what is that language. We can add some curiosity. All in all, Toastmaster Pushpak, I enjoyed your speech and I went to my school time, and your storytelling ability, humor, we can work on topic and conclusion part. All the best for your future speeches. We can work on that. Over to you, General.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sudharma. Beautiful evaluation. I totally resonate with a couple of things here. One is that this was a speech straight from the heart, and it was extremely engaging, funny. So all of those perfect commendations. One quick thought here, Sudharma. you mentioned rightly that the speech title was a dead giveaway that he's going to talk about English. I think that's a very, very, very important recommendation. Pushpak, don't take away the suspense of it, right? I mean, people who were here knew what exactly you would speak on before when you started speaking, while listening to the topic, right? The title. So, I mean, Sudharma is bang on in that. Sudharma, what about suggesting a title as well for him? You said that it should not be that kind of a title, but why not suggest a couple of examples?
I gave a suggestion.
Okay, what did you give? I missed it because for this audio was not
bloody foreign language.
Huh?
Bloody foreign language she gave as an example.
Bloody foreign language.
Okay, good. Yes, I think that's a good one. Or maybe my suggestion could be something even more cryptic, like for example, Baba Black Sheep, right? So that we don't even are able to guess what exactly are you going to talk about. Nothing more to add, Sudharma. This is exactly how an icebreaker should be evaluated, where the speaker should feel that they've done an absolutely fantastic job, which you did, Pushpak. And a big round of applause for both Sudharma and Pushpak. Pushpak, you know how much I was waiting for this speech. So I actually heard about this speech last Saturday. He talked about it, that he will be talking about this, and I and Prasang and all, we were there. And we were super excited about this speech. So thank you, Pushpak, and congratulations for finally delivering it. The next evaluator is Toastmaster Sanjay Jain. He will be evaluating Toastmaster Kamal. So one chartered accountant evaluating another chartered accountant. Toastmaster Sanjay Jain is a chartered accountant by profession, married to a lovely wife, Sushma Jain, who's also a chartered accountant. So many CAs in the mix here. The couple is blessed with two lovely children. Outside Toastmasters and accounting, Sanjay likes playing cricket, chess, and loves traveling. So over to you, Sanjay, for the evaluation of Kamal.
Thank you, Sourav Dutta, for my wonderful introduction. Now I will be evaluating Kamal Jain. First of all, congratulations on delivering an engaging and insightful speech on mentorship. Your topic, the fuel of life, was well chosen. And your approach made it both relatable and thought-provoking. First, let us speak about what went well. Engaging opening. You captured our attention right away with the concept of Love Guru. The humor made it fun and it immediately set the tone for the speech. The second one was the personal storytelling. You shared relatable life experience, your struggle, your doubts, and how mentors guided you to your path of success. The third one is strong examples. You gave the example of dating coach to a CA mentor to a Toastmaster mentor, and even from epics like Ramayana, you gave the things. The fourth one is logic flow. You started with your personal experience, moved to key learnings, and ended with reflections on mentorship in your life. It was a structured well. What I would have expected further is language refinement. You said, for example, had you ever need that love guru? It could have been that, have you ever needed a love guru? So a small correction would have made your speech more powerful. Then stronger conclusion. I could not get a stronger conclusion in your speech, which I could take away from your speech. You could and vocal variety. I seen earlier your speech. You had a very good vocal variety, but that enthusiasm I did not found in this speech. So little preparation is required for you. Finally, your good was very personal and very powerful message that without a mentor, we cannot achieve great things. So a mentor is required in every step, whether it's a marriage, it's a CF, or it's a public speaking. Everywhere, mentor is required in our life. So a good speech, and I would like to hear more from you. Thank you very much. And back to Sourav Dutta. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sanjay. So my take on the evaluation of Sanjay. Sanjay, there in the evaluation, there are two parts to it. One is the evaluation and the other is feedback. The evaluation part, very well done. You had good points. The feedback part is where I would want you to focus on. How are you presenting that evaluation? Your feedback was very CA type, where it was more like an audit report. Check, 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 not done, not done. Yes, 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 done, done, done. Right? That's how the feedback went. That's not how it's supposed to be. It is to come across as an evaluation speech. So you have to deliver the speech with the same kind of feelings, which you're expecting the speaker to resonate, or kind of display. Have something there for the audience, because it seemed more like a laundry list of 4 things. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want you to do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. Right? So this is not an audit report, Sanjay. So please deliver your feedback as a speech. That's the only feedback for you. We'll move on to the next evaluator. The last evaluation for today will be
For
delivered by
me, Sourav, my evaluation, like further addition from your side for my speech.
I will take this offline, Kamal. Okay,
Okay.
I'll provide my detailed evaluation for this. Okay. Coming to Toastmaster Sachin, who will be evaluating Toastmaster Rahul. Toastmaster Sachin Jaiswal, he's a finance professional with over 23 years of experience across IT, healthcare, biotech startups, retail and e-commerce and FMCG sectors. He's a chartered accountant and an alumnus of both IIM Bangalore and Columbia Business School, currently serving as a Chief Financial Officer at Aza Fashions Private Limited in Mumbai. He oversees global finance operations for the United States and India. Over to you, Toastmaster Sachin Bansal, and here is your speaker, Toastmaster Rahul, on stage.
Thank you, General Evaluator, Toastmaster Sourav, for a wonderful introduction. Good morning, everyone, particularly to Toastmaster Rahul V. Congratulations, Toastmaster Rahul, on delivering L2 P3 speech. So every speech has 3 parts: introduction, body, and conclusion. Toastmaster Rahul, you started your speech with mother as first mentor, who was strict and taught you discipline, respect, and knowledge. Then in the body part section, you spoke about your father as next mentor, who inspired you as he was different from others. And then you spoke at length about your third mentor, Toastmaster Jaspreet, who is your mentor at Toastmasters. You concluded your speech with mentoring, the importance of mentors in our life as someone who makes you a better person in life. A very well thought out content, decorated with personal stories. You very well articulated the learnings from your mentors, which is really good. The transition from introduction to body to conclusion of speech was commendable, Toastmaster Rahul. So now, commendations, what you excelled at. You spoke with a lot of clarity. Language was very clear and the pace of the speech was good, which is very important. Your vocal variety was good. You are good with voice modulation. You use your hands very effectively in expressing your feelings. You connected well with the audience with good content and with a good eye contact. So these were good things about your speech. Now, coming to recommendation, your speech today appeared to be less. You're not much confident today. I've heard your speech earlier and found you much confident, much more energetic in your earlier speeches. So apart from that, overall a good speech, and I must mention that you have all the qualities of a great speaker. A big round of applause to Toastmaster Rahul. Over to you, General Evaluator, Toastmaster Sourav.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sachin, for your evaluation of Toastmaster Rahul. So for the paucity of time, I will not be evaluating the speakers. I'll see the video if they're interested, I'll share. I'll just stick to the evaluation of the evaluators. Toastmaster Sachin, when you say that I found you less confident, that actually does not give the speaker a clarity in terms of what exactly was he missing. Where did you find him less confident? You have to either give a specific example or help that person understand. Whenever we give an evaluation, we always say specific is terrific, right? So you have to be very, very specific that, when you came on stage, your body language or your vocal variety, or your movement on stage, or you were keeping your hands in the pocket, or there was a trembling in your voice, what exactly gave you that impression? Because otherwise, a generic feedback would only leave the speaker uncertain and probably less confident. It doesn't add much value in terms of the speech. The other thing is for all evaluators, resist the temptation of comparing a speaker's previous speech with this speech. We always say this, I've seen you in a previous speech, you were a better speaker, but I did not, right? Probably, Chandan here did not. Maybe Samir did not. They don't understand the reference. So it's always better to evaluate the speech and not the speaker. In fact, one of the golden rules of Toastmaster evaluation is evaluate the speech, don't evaluate the speaker. So thank you so much. Thank you, Rahul. Thank you, Sachin. And can we have a big round of applause for all the speakers and evaluators, please? Thank you. So we'll now move on to the table topic section. And before I invite the table topic evaluator for Karthik Spotlight, before I invite the table topic evaluator for the evaluation of the table topic speakers, let me first quickly share a couple of points about the table topic master, the table topic session per se. So Priya, this is the first time you're taking this role, right? Okay, good job. Good selection of topics that people were able to speak on, most of them. You can definitely get a little better because some of the topics were a little long. And in certain cases, I think you spoke more than almost as much as the speakers themselves in terms of giving out the topic. So ensure that a 10-word, so what I do is I keep a 10-word rule. None of the topics should be bigger. The sentence should not be more than 10 words. In fact, 10 words is also the upper limit. Try to keep it to 5 words or 6 words. There's the ideal length of a topic. So that's one thing. The second is always make it a practice to type the topic on chat along with giving out the topic, particularly in a virtual meeting, because no matter it's nothing about your pronunciation. Sometimes we feel bad that our accent is difficult or something like that. It's not like that. Sometimes it's just the acoustics of it, right? We don't have the best acoustics everywhere. So that's where it's always a good idea to put it on chat. But a more important observation is this. Who are we inviting? This is very important. And this is not, the onus is not only on the table topic master. I know Akib is here, and I'm sure he will pass on this message to the rest of the VPs. I want the table topic masters to be very, very clearly briefed, particularly in terms of the Saturday meetings. So we are encouraging people to come in person. So people who have made the effort to come here in person, who are in Bangalore, we would definitely want them to get at least some stage time, right? So that briefing has to be done very clearly to the table topic master. It is definitely not, someone who's taking the stage for the first time, they would not know that. Second, let us make it kind of an unwritten rule that we will not give a first priority to role takers when it comes to table topic speakers. We already had Sanjay as an evaluator, right? So I know he will raise his hand, or even if an evaluator raises his hand or her hand, you will have to take a call no, because there is someone else who is already there in the meeting who did not get an opportunity to speak. So again, this should be a part of the briefing, Akib and Shilpa and Yogita, though they are not there, but I know Akib will share this message. Third, there are people who are more eager to participate in table topic. There's nothing wrong in that. But when I've got only one slot left and there is 2 speakers, right? One who I've generally heard in almost every meeting, right? And someone who's a first-time visitor, I would give preference to the first-time visitor, right? So we missed out on inviting one of our first-time visitors today. We had a more regular visitor who was the speaker. So I think those choices you need to make as a table topic master, and I would want the VP educations to educate them. And as far as us is concerned, if you already know that you are a role taker and there are 5 slots, as a Toastmaster, one of the best qualities we also need to have is giving, right? So investment of time is not grabbing the time. There's a difference. So if you already know you've got a stage time, let someone else take the stage time, no? For the table topic speech. What's the big deal? There's always one more meeting. And with that message, I would want to invite the table topic evaluator now for the table topic evaluation of the table topic speakers, Toastmaster Ashwini. Toastmaster Ashwini is working as a manager for corporate partnerships at Impact Guru. She expertly blends strategy and creativity to drive meaningful impact outside of work. Ashwini is a passionate chess enthusiast and loves immersing herself in thought-provoking podcasts. She has joined Toastmasters to refine her communication skills and connect with inspiring individuals like all of us. Thank you so much. Over to you, Ashwini.
Thank you, DTM Sourav. Yeah, to start off with the first evaluation of my speaker one, Sarvan Kumar, on the topic time management for balanced and fulfilled life. Good start, Sarvan Kumar, connecting time management to Toastmasters meeting. A good way of starting your speech. What you could have done better is you could have structured your speech better. So I felt you were very monotonous. You just wanted to kind of finish the meeting. But if you can gather your thoughts and structure your speech in a better way, it could have been better. Moving on with the second speaker, Toastmaster Prasang, on the topic the power of prioritization. Prasang, great start with your personal story. You connected your struggle of learning English to prioritization, which we were all able to connect to your speech. Great start on that. And one suggestion, Toastmaster Prasang, I felt you dragged your story a bit more. Considering this is a table topic speech, you can concise and precise your story and come to the conclusion point where you give a call of action. That's what we remember after we leave this meeting, right? So that's about Toastmaster Prasang. And our third speaker is Toastmaster Sanjay, on the topic mindful time usage. Toastmaster Sanjay, good take on that topic, connecting mindful usage of money and time, which we were all able to relate to. And suggestion would be your content was just distributed everywhere. You were all over the place. You spoke about Gabbys, you spoke about AI, you spoke about life. There were too many parameters in your speech, which was difficult for all of us to concentrate. If you can focus on one particular parameter which you are more confident on, that will make your speech better, right? With that, moving on with my fourth speaker, Toastmaster Malati, on the topic technology's impact on time management. Toastmaster Malti, good start. You introduced few tools which you are using, on a daily basis for time management. Good way of starting a speech, and we were all able to learn from the tools you introduced. But to make the speech better, you could have spoken little more deeper on the tools which you're using. Say you could have picked one particular tool which is helping you manage your time better. That could have been a great takeaway from your speech. So one suggestion again for you, Toastmaster Malati, is you started off the speech as soon as the table topic master handed over the stage to you. You can take maybe 10 to 15 seconds to gather your thoughts, so that you can structure your speech better, not just talk about what comes in your mind at that moment, right? With that, moving on with Toastmaster Mohan, who was our fifth speaker, on the topic multitasking for better time management. Toastmaster Mohan, you connected prioritizing to multitasking, which most of us connect, and that was a great start. And you had multiple stories to talk about multitasking, which is good when it is a long speech or maybe a project you're attempting. Considering this is a table topic speech, you can focus on one particular story you are more confident on, or maybe you connect more to the topic. So you spoke about Gabbys, you spoke about how you are managing your work and life with multitasking. If you could have spoken particularly about Gabbys, how you are managing to take up roles, that would have been better. So we all could have connected, and maybe at the end you can end with a call of action where this is how I'm managing my Gabbys meetings, with so many things happening in my life. So we all would have had something to take away from there. And with that, I'll come to the last speaker, Toastmaster Chandan, on the topic situation in your life where time management saved you. Uh, Firstly, congratulations, Toastmaster Sanjay, coming up on the stage and talking about the topic given to you itself is a commendable thing for a guest. So I don't have any suggestions for you, considering you're taking up table topic for the first time. I would strongly recommend you to come to our meetings more often. I'm sure you will have a lot of learnings from all the renowned speakers we have. And with that, I come to the end of my evaluation. Before I hand over the stage to the general evaluator, a few key points for the upcoming table topic speeches, which we all will be taking up. Uh, Try to structure your speech where you have an introduction, body, conclusion. In the conclusion, you can go for a call of action. So a quick few things to consider under introduction. You can start off with a hook or a question which will trigger all of us to think, or maybe you can share a quick anecdote as well. Under body, you can share one or two key points to support your perspective. And under conclusion, you can maybe restate what you have already spoken, and end with a positive note, what we can take away with a maybe a quote or a call of action. That will make a good speech. So with that, I hand over the stage back to general evaluator DTM Sourav. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you so much, Ashwini. That was a very good evaluation, very crisp. And I love the idea of having the three key takeaways at the end. One suggestion would be to have the takeaways in the beginning, saying that this is the general recommendation for all the speakers. Apart from that, I have something specific for the speakers that we talked about. And let me now invite the timer, the accountant, and the grammarian, and the listener to present the report. Mita, you presented from there. You don't need to come here.
So the meeting started right at 10 sharp. Sergeant at Arms took 2 minutes. Presiding officer took 8 minutes 23 seconds. Joke master took 5 minutes 48 seconds. General evaluator took till now 16 minutes 20 seconds. TMOD, Toastmaster of the day, took 9 minutes. Speaker 1, Pushpak, took 6 minutes 45 seconds. Speaker 2, Kamal, took 6 minutes. Speaker 3, Rahul, took 6 minutes 59 seconds. Now coming to table topic master, table topic speakers, Shravan guest took 2 minutes 8 seconds. Prashant Mani took 2 minutes 9 seconds. Sanjay Jain took 1 minute 40 seconds. Toastmaster Malti, 1 minute 12 seconds. Mohan took 1 minute 6 seconds. And guest Chandan took 1 minute 18 seconds. Evaluators, Toastmaster Sudharma took 3 minutes 24 seconds. Toastmaster Sanjay Jain took 2 minutes 34 seconds. Toastmaster Sachin took 2 minutes 10 seconds. And table topic evaluator, Toastmaster Ashwini took 5 minutes 42 seconds. This is overall the times. Thank you. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Any disqualifications?
Yes, speaker. Pushpak.
Okay, we don't have polls, so that's for the speakers. Polls is not there. Rest are qualified. Thank you. Next is our accountant for today, Sreehari. You would want to do it from there. You can do it from there.
Let me share my screen. Okay. I don't have camera. These were the report, and special congratulations to Joke Master Sunil Gupta, Kamal, and yeah, Pushpak. Not only was that impeccable speech, but being an icebreaker, he has used less filler words and interjections. And Mohan and Sudharma and the rest all, not only there were, today I have observed inappropriate interjections quite a lot, and just be mindful, not just filler words, even using inappropriate interjections is not exempt here. And over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you. Next is our grammarian. You want to do it from here, or you want to come there? You come there. Yeah. Next on stage will be a grammarian, Toastmaster Sri Lakshmi.
Can be here, right?
Whatever.
Can go to the slide view. Yeah, so this is a grammarian report for the day. So today's word was judicious. Please move to next screen. Not many speakers use the word judicious today, so I would encourage most of the speakers to use the word. So it was Priya Singh, Noor Mohammed over Zoom chat, and the TMOD of the day who used the word judicious. In terms of good usages in the meeting, today we had quite a lot of proverbs and thoughts. So time is a constraint, visionary communication, eating up my time, shake me to be a better person, different analogy, right time to prioritize, use time wisely and upskill. Coming to the rhetorical questions, we had 2 questions, which is, do you have a number of daily activities by TMOD? Who all tracks their expenses by TMOD again? And a for our today was, I can read English, write English, understand English by the TM Pushpak. I can talk English, dream English, and walk English, again by TM Pushpak. Yeah, hyperfora for today we have 2. Who is the first mentor in my life? That was my teacher by TM Rahul. Is there any better example to manage time? And it was given by Toastmaster meeting by guest Shravan. So some recommendations. I thanks everyone. I thank everyone could be used. I want to become good fitness. I want to become fit. Shake me to be a better person could be actually told as shook me to be a better person. So this is a command report for the day. Over to the general evaluator.
Thank you so much, Sri Lakshmi. And finally, our listener for today, Toastmaster Samira.
Okay, let's test our listening skills. So my first question, our joke master Sunil Gupta was telling us a story, and he said Karthik was bringing up something to the meeting and Nancy stopped him. Ladder, correct. Our Toastmaster of the day, Ganesh, named a book around investing. What was the name of the book?
The Barefoot Investor.
Barefoot Investor.
Yes, that's right. Speaker 1, he spoke about English, and how many marks did he get in English?
14, 13.
13.
30 is the right answer. So one exclusively for the online audience. Speaker 1, Pushpak, he mentioned 2 companies from which he got internship calls. The first and the second.
Flipkart is one, and the other one.
Gujarat
Before that?
Ambuja.
Ambuja Cements, yes.
Yes.
Okay, easy one. Speaker 2, Kamal, what is his profession?
CA. Yeah.
One more for online audience exclusively. So Speaker 3, Rahul, as a reflection, he mentioned that his mother taught 3 main things. What are these 3 main things?
Discipline, respect, and
discipline.
Yes.
Discipline, respect, and knowledge.
Yeah, that's right. But, okay. Speaker 3, Rahul, also spoke about a bike that eventually he ended up buying a bike of how many cc?
450. Yeah, 450.
50 is correct, yes. Okay, last one. Table topic master, Priya Singh, she had a quote. Time management is not just about managing time, but also
managing priorities.
Investing.
Managing priorities.
Priorities.
Okay.
Thank you. We got all the answers. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. So with this, that was our TAGL team. Some very quick observations on the TAGL team. Mita, thank you so much for taking up this role. I know you are not comfortable, you're not keeping well, but still you attended the meeting and you took the trouble to come here in person. I sincerely appreciate that. She's having a difficulty walking, but still she came all the way to attend the meeting in person. Thank you so much, Mita. Appreciate this. Your dedication is really, really inspirational. Thank you. Sreehari, good job with the counter report. Very crisp. Didn't have a lot of elaborations on what we are already seeing on screen. That's a good thing. Mita, one addition I forgot to mention: whenever you're presenting the timer report, specifically mention if anyone is disqualified or not, because that's one information that's very much required. And coming to Sri Lakshmi, first time, right? As a grammarian, very good. One thing, start learning after this is looking for rhetorical devices also. You slowly learn this, good usages, also in terms of the rule of three, hyperphora, anaphora, hyperbole. So some of these things, not only does that make you better in terms of identifying those, but also you start using them yourself once you are able to identify those. And as a listener, one thing I absolutely loved, Sameer, is exclusively for online, exclusively for offline. That's good, because typically what we see is people sitting here get a first opportunity to speak before even they unmute themselves, right? So that's a good one. Thank you. I'm going to steal this idea, ask all the listeners to practice this. Good. You gave me a very good idea. Now, I'll just one thing, because I was observing some chat comments. Yes, it's a very fair concern. Every Toastmaster club faces this issue about, this table topic session. It always ends up being a little contentious because there's always, no Toastmaster club can survive without members. So obviously prospective members and guests are given a priority. At the same time, people who are already members, we also have to value them, their time, participation, that they're investing, right? So Sanjay has a very fair point that as members, we should get an opportunity. So that's why I always keep on saying, try to have the most optimal solution where try to have people who are not role takers. And it's a very fair point that if there are guests who are, we have repeat guests, as I said, we should try having the first time guest or people who are not so frequently attending our meeting do it. There's nothing wrong about it. In fact, Toastmaster does give clubs the authority to limit the number of time a guest attends a meeting also. So we can obviously bring in those rules. That's not a problem. I'll ask the VP team to do it and look into it and find the most optimal solution to it. This is a very good topic to take up in your XCOM meeting. Discuss, decide, and ensure that this problem is taken care of, because all the concerns are valid, whatever is there on chat. Now, coming to the chat, the meeting decorum has to be maintained, not only in the meeting, but also on the chat. Certain statements, certain jokes, out of context may not go down well with a lot of people. We already have received a lot of feedback on this previously also from members and guests. So I would urge everyone to be mindful about this. In fact, we may actually think of having a practice where chat is restricted during the course of the meeting, only with the hosts and co-hosts, so that we also avoid the distraction. So maybe that is a standard practice. We can start doing that. So these are some of the recommendations of the general evaluator for the meeting. With this, I would hand over to the Toastmaster of the day. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Distinguished Toastmaster Sourav. Excellent evaluation of all the speakers as well as table topic masters. I thank you for evaluating me, and very correct that the Toastmaster of the day need to continue to make sure that the audience is engaged and it's not a keynote speaker. Thank you for the feedback. So final thing on the theme is, so time as an investment. Is there anything that you need to add in terms of time as an investment? What is that you have learned in your life, or any useful thing that we can take away? Any online, offline?
This is Lalita here.
Yeah, go ahead.
I had been following a lot of understanding on the time management. Though we can only do limited activities within given time, the type of energy that we get from that activity determines how much of activity we can continue to do. If a particular activity gives me energy, our potential becomes limitless. But if that activity drains our energy, it transitions to the next activity as well. So it indirectly decreases our potential and does not give us the effect of the same time. The measurement in terms of 1 hour is 1 hour for everybody. No, 1 hour is just 5 minutes for somebody. 1 hour is 2 hours for somebody. It depends on the energy that we get from that. So more than time management, it is energy management is what directly matters.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Time is also energy, not only money, right? So thank you all for being here today, and have a great time this weekend. Thank you.
Thank you. And I'll just announce the winners for today. But before I do that, any quick comments from anyone who's joining us for the first time? Lalita. And I'll take just 2 comments, one from Lalita and one from Chandan here. Lalita?
Yes.
Yeah, how did you like the meeting?
Yeah, I see that the cooperation between each member on showing the interest in each other's speech, and the way everyone is greatly involved, giving that support and motivation, I feel. So I'm looking forward for more connects. It's very nice to be part of it here.
Thank you. Chandan.
Hello. So I see the member who has joined offline as well as online. So all are very punctual. All are joined on times, and they had given their speech on delivery on the time. So it was very good, and I was feel also good when I will join as a member. So that's from us.
Thank you so much. And let me now announce the results for today. We are 15 minutes over time, so I'm not going to drag this any further. The best evaluator for today is Toastmaster Sudharma Pereira. Can we put Sudharma? Sudharma, please come on camera and put it on spotlight and take a picture. Yes. Congratulations, Sudharma. The best auxiliary role taker for today. This one's a nice surprise. Generally, it's the grammarian, but it's not the grammarian. Sometimes it's the accounter, but it's not the accounter. In some very rare occasions, it is the timer. But today it's not the timer also. So it's our listener for today, Toastmaster Samir Ali, who's the best auxiliary role taker. Please come on stage, Samir. Congratulations. Beautifully done. Stand here, take a screenshot. Done. Done. Difficult to take a screenshot. Okay. Thank you. Then we have the best table topic speaker. We had a lot of table topic speakers today. Not a lot. We had 6. We had more discussion on table topics than table topics in the chat, right? So finally, the best speaker for today is someone who's in person. Okay. Someone who's our member. Someone who's from UP. And it's a he, not a she. Toastmaster Prasang Mani, please. Our best speaker for today, Toastmaster Prasang Mani. The next best speaker for today, he is also, come here. He is also in the room. key, which is Mohan. And after that, it's Malti. So great job. Taken picture. Thank you. And finally, the best role taker for today is yours truly. Thank you so much. With this, I conclude this meeting. I adjourn this meeting number 218 of the Gabbys Toastmasters Club. See you again on Tuesday for the Gabbys Online Toastmasters Club, a meeting online at 7:30 p.m. Please remember that the Gabbys Club contest is on 1st of March 2025. That will happen at Samagata Foundation, Church Street, in person and also online. We have already started receiving a bunch of nominations, expecting more nominations to come in. Remember, we have the onus of taking us to the division and beyond, the district and beyond. So please give in your 100% and nominate yourself. Thank you.